been a little busy. Actually, today is exactly 1 year since I started, I'll call it this journey, but September 12th of 2016 was my first day at Culver's. Makes you do what they call Discovery Week. So before you sign the paper to say you're going to become a franchisee, they require you to spend a week in a restaurant and train. And do everything, and then at the end of that, you say whether you want to do this, and then they say whether you want to do this, but that was exactly 1 year ago today. It wasn't planned that way. I would have liked to have been open a little bit sooner. It was pretty appropriate that it rained this morning, or sprinkling this morning, because since the day we dug ground, broke ground, it's been raining. And I think you all know that, and so obviously that's why we still don't have. We literally had Friends and Family Day on Sunday, and they finished painting the lines on Sunday at 10 o'clock, 10:30, and we had people coming in here at 11 for kind of our opening for that. So, those who don't know about Culver's, real quick, 1984. I didn't mean to embarrass you. It was not Milwaukee. It was a little city called Sauk City. Sauk City is about a town of about 3,000 people. They started in 1984. We are restaurant number 638. So other than 7 company stores, everyone is independently owned and operated. Culver's requires their franchisees to be owner-operators, so you'll see me in here a lot. We're in here all the time. This is second home. We'll talk about some pictures in a second, but this is second home. Started in 1984 in Wisconsin. So why are there so many people in Knoxville that know about Culver's? Well, the third most populous state of Culver's is in Florida. Why is the third most populous state of Culver's in Florida? Second is Illinois, third is Florida. Why is that? Because people in Wisconsin don't like to stay in Wisconsin for the winter. So where do they go? They go to Florida. So then they get to Florida and they look around and say, where are my Butterburgers? And so they started putting people started putting franchises in Florida. So that's why that's the case. So there's a lot of people around the area. We haven't tried to ignore people. They try to tell us to ramp up. We'll be busy today. We'll be busy this week, and so we'll be much more active as things go on. But obviously, we've been really busy there. A couple people I want to thank. Bob, from a contractor standpoint, is outside still. Balin, our contractors, we've dealt with a lot of issues, obviously with the rain, and so, like I say, literally this is fresh frozen custard. There's Bob back there, and he's got his Badger shirt on, which is nice. But Bob and Balin and everybody there, all the contractors in Knoxville, like any construction project, it gets difficult at times, and so they've done a great job of trying to get this thing done so we can open up here and start serving guests. Honestly, the city of Knoxville has been fantastic. Compared, Kevin behind you here, Kevin and I spent 12 weeks together in Wisconsin in January. Not January, February, March, but we spent 12 weeks together, so we've been training together, so it's pretty cool. Kevin's going to open in Lansing, Michigan here early part of next year, January time frame. And Tanya, who was another person who trained with us together, Tanya was supposed to open next weekend in Florida. Well, she can't get permits. So the last minute, all of a sudden, the city of Orlando came back. Now the hurricane impacts things too, but the city of Orlando came back late and said you can't do that. So the city of Knoxville's been really actually pretty good. From a crew standpoint, you saw a couple people, you've seen 3 people that are in here that aren't even working today to come in. We've got about 70 total team members with our managers. We've got a great crew. Really happy with the people that we've gotten hired and the staff that we've got. Our managers who didn't come out here because what are they doing? They're working. We hired 8. Well, actually, we hired 9, and we have 9. Nobody left, which is either I'm paying too much or I'm a really nice guy or I really enjoy it. I don't know. But they've done a great job, and they're going to be busy. We're all going to be busy here for the next few days. Family and friends. We have friends here over here on the side, Lisa and Sherry and son Neil and Roseanne and some of our friends. When you live away from home, there's a pillow in their house that says friends or family meet along the way. And so we've been here for 14 years now, and so we have lots of friends and we have lots of family all over the country because we move different places throughout time. So we appreciate all the friends and everybody else and all the support. My phone's been buzzing off the hook this morning, which is people from all over the country saying congratulations and whatever for that. Anita and I grew up 45 minutes away from the first one. Okay, so 1984 when it opened. We graduated from high school in 1983. Went to school at the University of Wisconsin in 1985. We drove back and forth past the Culvers, first Culvers, for years. So Culvers has been part of our life since 1986. And we decided to do this and make this part of our family. And so you see our family here. Let's start with the oldest. Where's Alyssa? Alyssa's over there. Alyssa's 26. She'll be 27 here in October. She lives in Salina, Kansas with her husband. Her husband couldn't be here because of his job. Scott back here is 24 on Thursday. Friday.
Hey, you're in the right week.
24 on Saturday. Scott lives in Nashville. He came in. He's flying out this afternoon for work. Max is over here. Max is 21. He's a senior at UT. So he'll be working in here. There's pictures of him. He's been in here working the grill. And Maddie back here is 17. She's 16. She'll be 17 in November. She's a junior at Ferguson. So we've been part of the community. A lot of you, we've been between soccer and the schools and libraries. We've been very active in all that. So I can't thank them enough. The great kids. They've got a great mother that took care of when I was doing other things a lot of times. But they've been supportive. They've been helpful. They've been here. And so that's really great. Last thing I want to thank. The walls, just from the standpoint, if you walk around the restaurant, take a look at a couple of things. We have Culver stuff over here. We have some Culver stuff back here, but some of the other stuff, Culver's is really supportive of farmers. And there's a girl coming in here from the Clinton FFA. She'll be in here later today. But Culver supports the FFA, supports a lot of other things. But they're really big on supporting farmers and the farming community. We're all farmers. You hate to be stereotypical about that, but we're farmers. The picture right behind, right over here in the back wall, that's the farm where I baled hay when I was 11 and 12 years old with my uncles. A 60 stall stanchion barn, milking Holsteins. Today they're milking 650 in that barn right over there in Wisconsin. That is not a swimming pool in the back. It's filled with things that the cows left. Over here on the other walls, those two bigger pictures are actually Anita's sister, who they milk 250 cows a day. So when we talk about farmers, and that picture says family farms. Bottom right corner is my grandpa's farm growing up. Bottom left corner is Anita's dad's farm growing up. Top left is Anita's grandma's farm growing up, and the other one on the top right is Anita's farm, family farm growing up. So we're farmers. We don't want to, it's not about necessarily about Wisconsin and stuff, but it's just, I figured it'd be better to put up pictures of actual farms that are related to us than anything else. You see the kind of cool picture behind here where we dropped the blue barn. Those blue barns are all over Wisconsin. Not all over, there's I think 6 of them different places in Wisconsin. So now there's one in World Square Park somehow. Graphics are amazing, and so that's pretty cool. Picture over here, I'm a UT grad, got my master's at Tennessee, so I'm a ball. Did go to Wisconsin. And the picture over here with the feet, that's all of the family's feet. So, and Roseanne did that. So, and then Joe, Alyssa's husband, is really talented with some stuff. So there's a lot of personal things in here about that. So, last person I want to thank is Anita. I was gone on Mother's Day in Florida opening a restaurant. Her birthday, everybody was gone, so it was just she and I. We had a Anita Day one day when all the kids were home, and we all had to say 3 things we're thankful for Anita. And after I said thankful for raising my kids, I said, thankful for letting me open a restaurant, or letting me open a Culver. So it's been a family thing. We fight a little bit, where the pictures go, what the landscaping is, and stuff like that. But 33 years we've been married now. So this is going to be a family restaurant, and that's where the plan is here. So it's going to be a great place to come and visit and be guests, and you're coming into our house. And so that's where we're going to treat everybody coming in. So thank you all for coming. Sorry for the long speech. That is fresh frozen custard. It was made 15 minutes ago. Custard will be made every 2 hours at most in here. It will be made very quickly all the time. So different probably than you've had a lot. So you will not come in here. We do sell pints that are frozen, but custard comes out. Lower temperatures of the freeze taste buds. So it's pretty darn good. So that's some custards, some fresh vanilla, some fresh chocolate. Every day we'll have a flavor of the day. Today's butter pecan. By 7 o'clock in the morning, you can find out what there is. There's a list out here that says what it is for the month. It's on the website. So every day will be a different flavor. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what it is. Saturday, we're having big orange custard. So it'll be orange and vanilla mixed. So every day we'll have a special flavor, and that'll be on the calendar. So that, and you have some cheese curds. So hang around. There'll be more stuff coming out. Talk, enjoy yourself, and we'll look forward to seeing you in here to let you serve some food for you.
Congratulations.